don't you just love microtransactions? Well, I don't. Anyways, for today's commentary, I want to talk about why I hate microtransactions. So let's get into it. So obviously, this is a sequel to the video Why I Hate Microtransactions, hence the title being Why I Hate Microtransactions Part 2. Now, the main reason I even made this video in the first place is because I thought that Part 1 wasn't that good, so might as well make a Part 2. To really explain myself better and give better reasonings as a whole. So, once again, let's get into it. So, why do I hate microtransactions? Well, because they are a huge cancer within the game industry, especially the AAA game industry. I'll give you an example of just how cancerous microtransactions are. Look at the game Evolve. Look at how many microtransactions are in that game. It may not seem like a lot, but if you add up all those microtransactions, you're paying over $200 worth. Yeah, think about that. In the game that you bought, and if you bought it at launch, you paid $60. The only way to actually access the full game is by paying about over $300. Think about that. 5 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. The farthest developers would have gone 5 years ago is just having you spend maybe $10 on a DLC or $15 on an expansion pack, but over $300 on a AAA game? Fuck that. And unfortunately, this is becoming more and more of a standard in the industry. In all types of games. Especially the AAA game industry. It's becoming a cancer in long-running franchises such as Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. Just add it up and caught in Assassin's Creed and you're paying hundreds of dollars. In fact, in Assassin's Creed 4, for example, you can, I think, spend money on points to advance in the game and unlock items early, you know, because of pay to win and such. And then in free-to-play games, and such as Candy Crush Saga, and I'll say it once again, free-to-play with quotation marks, the only way to actually continue on in that game is by paying. And the reason this is even happening is because people are accepting it blindly. They'll put Vaseline on their ass, spread their ass cheeks blindly, and let that corporate dick go right up. And just let them just keep thrusting in and out until their dicks are bled dry. And it's sad. People just don't realize the cancer that microtransactions, on-disc DLC, broken games on launch, all these cancers are causing. This is going to cause the game industry to crash. I guarantee it. And I don't want to see it happen, but if it needs to in order to actually fix things and put balance in gaming once again, then by all means, let it happen. And I see it happening in the next 5 years, especially with how bad all these cancers are getting. And sure, microtransactions may be optional, but the fact that they even exist in these games you already bought is absolute nonsense. Microtransactions should only be in free-to-play games, should only be up to $1 at most, and should only be cosmetic items that are completely optional and are not forced on the consumer whatsoever, do not help you advance in the game whatsoever, but should just be optional. It should just be cosmetic items such as clothing for your character and skins for your weapon. Once again, only free-to-play games, and once again, only up to $1 at most. That's how I see it. I mean, just look at Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil episodic series. Yes, you can pay to spawn back at where you died, you know, because that's totally fair and that's totally challenging and that totally adds to the experience. I swear, games are becoming more and more incomplete by the day, and people will defend it blindly. It's sad. I don't want to see the industry go the way it's going, because who knows how bad it's going to be in the next, even 2 years. Right now, it's bad. And as gaming goes on, this cancer is only going to get worse. Man, what happened? What happened to the gaming? Oh, that's right. People aren't cautious. People don't care. Anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and commentary, and I will see you all next time. Until then, I'm out.